In this video, we're going to update the default admin's contact group. It's very similar to the last thing that we did, setting an email and text address. So I know it's contact groups, so I type contact groups help. I do have ArcShell sourced in already. And so what we can do is contact groups list-l long, and it lists the files that are associated with the contact group. Now, if there's more than one file, -a would list them all and show you the location that those files are found in. But we want the global file here, so that is the relevant file. ArcShell will create this file automatically for you if you don't have it when you run setup. So all we need to do is open that file in VI, and you can see I've already set my group email, my group text. There's a bunch of other settings here for contact groups, and contact groups are one of the really powerful features for ArcShell because you get some really sophisticated message handling capabilities. So you replace your old calls to mailx or mail or send mail with a call to send message, and now it uses contact groups to route that message and determine who gets the message, when, and how. So I will show you this feature in a longer video that's just focusing on contact groups. But what you want to do initially is just get that email and text. Now, if you don't define these, the values from the config file that we just updated will be used. So there are going to be times when you have set up your contact groups in such a way that there are no routable addresses to a group, like none of your groups are enabled, and in that case it's going to default and try to go back to the admin at least so somebody gets notified. But ideally you would always have a contact group enabled. So all you need to do is edit those values, and then you need to run refresh. And you could edit a bunch of contact groups and then run refresh just once, and that updates any indexes and things associated with the contact group. And at that point, your contact group is set up. The admin group is going to be the default group at this point because it's the only group that's set up. And I'm again going to pull up my Sublime text editor and show you that all that is a file in our global home under config for contact groups. And it has all these attributes. This is the file we just edited. So I could have done it just as easily in Sublime. And in another time, I'll show you how to set up your text editor to edit your shell scripts. I use Sublime. That's what I would recommend you use. It has auto completion. We have snippets, code completion, all these cool things that we can do so that we can write code fast, and we can build these, big libraries that do stuff, these big modules, and we can just start to type the function name and autocomplete will fill out the rest. It even does the parameters and things like that. So it's really cool. Okay, so that's how we set up a contact group. You can, ideally you would limit the number of contact groups you have. You shouldn't hopefully have a ton, but you can create as many as you want, and you can have all kinds of on-call rotations. You may just want one user per contact group, or you could actually have multiple users. It's up to you. So, okay, anyway, thanks